Would you say there is any kind of through line with your work that could be related to something sexual or some sort of sexual?
Have you directed a
some sort of sexual aberration that may have happened?
No, I don't really. That's not really my thing. But it's
Mike's not a horny director. He's not a lascivious. He's not Jewish.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't mean horny. There doesn't need to be like a one.
I know what you mean.
Relationship.
Yeah, this would be like for the therapist. I don't know. I haven't overly thought about this. But
Maybe sexual is the wrong word. Let's call it traumatic, but traumatic in in like a Freudian sense.
I mean,
not necessarily like.
I haven't had that much traumatic stuff, so I think making these things
everything
forcing an act of trauma. You know, it's like like,
everything is trauma.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very like almost everything is trauma in early childhood.
But making a movie is an act of trauma.
Sure.
Doing this right now is an act of trauma.
Oh, this traumatized.
You know, it's like so it's people that like when you don't have enough trauma, you have to create it for yourself. So I don't think there is some like deep-rooted horrible thing that is makes me.
Let's drop the fishing trip. Did you ever visit your elementary school after hours, like after dark? For anything, like maybe like a parent-teacher conference or a PTA meeting or any reason why.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, you had to be at the school after the sun went
weird.
down, and you saw the building after.
Or like
the sun
a play, or like a school play.
Some kind of function where you needed to be not middle or high school, but your elementary school in particular after dark.
Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, I'd get the fuck out of there immediately. wasn't like really racing.
Have you ever had any dreams of your elementary school where the layout is different and it's unsettling?
I don't know.
Have you ever run through the halls of your high school? Have you ever screamed at the top of your lungs?
No.
No, me neither.
Have you?
No, it's from a song.
Have you ever been to Roy Rogers, the fast food restaurant?
I don't think so. I don't think we had it in Chicago. There's not one here. Where's that?
It's in
there used to be all up and down the East Coast. There still are on the
Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah, 95 still has a couple of Roy Rogers. Probably the best French fries of any.
Well, I don't want to blow up the spot, but Steven and I have been going to this new Taco Bell on 3rd Avenue.
It's good?
It's like the sickest one.
It hits.
It's like very...
Is it a cantina?
It's not a cantina, so you don't have that aspect of people getting drunk. It's just very clean, new, nice, high quality.
I like the concept
ranch.
of the Taco Bell cantina, a more adult version. Because I'm like, it kind of scares me off Taco Bell. Typically, it feels like it's too baby.
See, the only place I know the word cantina from is Star Wars.
Yeah.
So when I heard
It's
that,
confusing.
I thought it was going to be more of like a Jabba's palace sort of vibe.
Yeah.
I thought there would be an elephant guy playing some keyboards. I thought there would be a little Jewish monkey laughing at everybody.
You thought Han shot first. You know about that, Nick?
I'm sure Mike knows
Mike,
about
you know about
it.
it? You don't like Star Wars?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you watch Star Wars in film school?
No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, why don't they teach you good movies like Star Wars?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You got any upcoming dates you want to plug? Or?
Yeah, are you doing stand-up anytime?
No, I'm not really doing jacket. I'm not doing right now.
Do you have any
Just fucking
projects
around.
you're working on?
I'm trying to do some writing right now.
Gotcha.
And
you should
just
honestly.
enter this next,
the story
phase.
about going fishing with your grandpa is really mind blowing. I would do something with that.
Yeah, this could be something. I do want to go ice fishing. Actually, I've been having like I hate the.
With your grandpa?
Well, I can't do that.
Well, that's why through your work
Yeah.
you could write. That's you, your grandpa. You're dropped into Alaska. It's the show alone. But it's you and your grandpa. This time, he's mentally disabled, and you're morbidly obese. And together, you find love, perhaps, or something. Obviously not so explicit, but we just get 2 hours of sexual tension between you and your grandpa in Alaska.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ice fishing sounds good.
And it's called the Santa Claus 4.
The Santa Claus 4. Ice fishing with my grandfather in a gay way.
Mm-hmm. Mike, is there any questions you would like to be asked?
No.
No, okay.
Well, Mike, you were telling me before the show started that you've been following up on the life of Andy Dick.
Yeah, he's like one of the.
He's a fascination of yours?
He's a national treasure, man. He's one of these like last guys that didn't get the memo about anything, just doing what he wants. And I've just been over like COVID. I started watching all these live streams and just sort of following all these sort of degenerate nut jobs who go around causing trouble. And then I was shocked when Andy Dick had some relapse, and he's now just like for the last 4 months or something, just riding around in RVs, groping everyone, getting up.
I would say we should get some. We should hand out GoPros to every bum in America. And then there's a cable on every cable package in America. There's something called the Homeless Channel.
And it's a live stream. Constant.
Well, it's not a live stream, but you figure out 24 hours of programming where you use the GoPro footage and then you give it to an editor that has to figure out a different kind of show for each homeless person.
100%.
So one of them has SVU.
Right.
It's like, I'm a detective, motherfucker. And then somehow make it look like he solved something. You take one schizophrenic sentence they have and then use that as a jumping off point. Then pick another show. Yeah, she wrote a murder. I'll write you a murder right now. And then we have Murder, She Wrote.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Bump.
Yeah.
And it's all on the Homeless Channel.
Yeah, you could have a homeless guy that thinks he's Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
360. I need 360 for the bus. And if all I need, sir, all I'm asking for is 360. And then we the Anderson Cooper. I'm here with E.G. and Carol. So you gonna let that man f*** you, but I can't f***. Why? 'Cause I'm outside?
That'd be good.
And you get in exchange for getting some beer, getting some methadone or whatever. Then you have thousands of these channels you can flip back and forth from it, and it's like you're getting unlimited content. And most people, you always see it in fashion too, that they're always, they are schizophrenics have the most vanguard, taste of everything. That's why they're always dressing in ways that a normal person wouldn't coming with jokes that none of us would. Be great. It'd be non-stop entertainment. I think it's a fantastic idea.
Do schizophrenics dress cool? I'm trying to think of
basically Balenciaga just rips off how schizophrenics dress.
I'm trying to think of schizophrenic. There was a weird turn like 4 years ago where young women started dressing like crack addicts.
Derelict was very informative for where fashion is gone.
Like the fuzzy pullover, zipper pullover, and the big Reeboks.
Yep.
And then the straight jeans. That's just like crack addict.
Yeah. Dusters. They love oversized coats.
Layers, like you wear like in the summertime wearing a winter coat. That's an idea that a socialized person wouldn't think of doing, except or like in the wintertime wearing shorts and stuff.
Are there really any like schizophrenic like popular artists now like there used to be? Like I feel like there was a period where you could really be a fucking freak and be making stuff, and that doesn't really exist anymore.
I can't think of one. I don't think they're popular artists anymore. I think that's like I think Banksy is probably the most famous artist in the world.
Demi Lovato is as close as you get to like a schizophrenic.
Oh, because she changes her gender constantly.
Well, she's got a lot of problems.
Yeah,
I don't think that's probably the only one that's like borders on.
She seems like a real
behavior.
wacko. I mean, Britney Spears, I guess, is publicly very crazy, but she's not an active artist.
Yeah.
At this point.
Cher's pretty good.
Cher, but is she crazy? I don't know.
I think she's just old.
She's just an old bitch. You crazy?
Mike, are you a Cher fan?
I don't really have a strong stance. I'm not anti-Cher. I'm not listening
Do you think Sonny Bono was murdered?
I do not think. I mean, he could have been. I'm open-minded. Do you think Joan Rivers was murdered?
No, I think she was just old. I think she suffered from the same problem.
Do people think she was murdered?
Well, she said stuff about the Obamas that were like, she's calling Obama gay president.
It would be funny if Obama killed Joan Rivers. He's like,
we got to do something.
I don't mind all these other people online. But Joan Rivers,
she's too mean.
It's easy to kill her. She's
it hurts my feelings.
97 years old. Push her down a flight of stairs.
How'd she die? She died in her house?
I think during surgery. I think it was like a plastic surgery. She just called Michelle.
Oh, it sounds
Obama,
like a murder.
Said she was a dude. She said stuff about Obama. All this stuff was going on. And then this very edgy, comedian, next thing you know, they're going for routine surgery. Don't come back.
Interesting.
Wow, so she's on the kill list.
What would you say about Obama if you were going into surgery?
To give the kill order to Joan Rivers?
No, I mean, if you were going into surgery and if you wanted to, are you an Obama fan? Or
yeah, at times I think I liked him at the beginning. I'm not necessarily.
You like when he was putting Chirac on the map?
Yeah.
Do you think they should change the name of Chirac now that the Iraq War is over?
Yeah, it's inappropriate.
Chaiwan, perhaps.
Shy Crane.
Shy Crane doesn't really have the right ring to it.
Yeah.
Shy Crane is not bad though.
Shy Crane's not bad, but I feel like
Chaiwan is better.
Chaiwan. We're waiting, but that gets ahead of that's
because that's the next war.
It's ahead of the game. Yeah.
That's the next war.
No one gives a fuck about Ukraine anymore. Yeah. It's also
Are they still doing that?
There's also a bunch of white people in Ukraine, so you know that the people who came up with Chirac would probably not appreciate it.
Yeah, it's true.
How about Shafrica? I said Chirac. Why don't they call this place fucking Shafrica?
I have heard Chicago.
Chicago? Wow, that's going hard.
Chicago.